What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here, GuitarJamz.com. Just want to give you a nice party jam that you can play out. Everyone will have a really good time. It's super easy. If you're, fairly beginner, it'll still work. We got this Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling song, and it's 3 chords. So let me give you the simplest way to play it, and then I'll show you how to get a little bit of that kind of melody riff in there. But the most simple form is we're going to take a G major chord, and because of what we'll do later with the melody, I think we're going to put our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and our pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E, then our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the low E here, and then index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you can do all down strums to start with. I vary it, I groove it out, but it's basically just kind of this driving. Just like that, just down strums. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to switch that hand over there to a C major chord. We're just going to have the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D, index finger on the 1st fret of the B string there. So we go 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Same, takes up the same amount of space and time. So that's it. So we got G to C. Those two. And then we're going to go to an E minor chord, which is typically the first chord I teach a beginner. We're going to do that for the same amount of time. Big shot. Same thing. Then back to a C chord for the same amount of time. So here's the whole thing, and then I'll show you the cool little melody at the end. So we got G, C, E minor, back to C. Like that, okay? So now the cool little trick, I'm going to zoom in and show you what you can do, and it's only over that G chord. The rest you do exactly the same, but over this G chord you can add a little, it's called like a suspended fourth that you're adding to it. You're changing your kind of fingering around a little bit, but just, it's got a cool sound to it. So here we go. So if I play this G chord the original way I taught you, with the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B and the pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E, you go like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then what we want to do is we're going to have to switch our chord a bit. This is really good practice for other things as well when you're learning guitar. So I'm going to switch my hand here. I'm going to take my ring finger and put it on the 3rd fret now, where my middle finger used to be. And then my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A. And we're going to add our index finger to the 1st fret of the B string. With that there. Now, if you're super fancy, you can get your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E, but typically, you're not going to have to worry about that. For me, my palm's kind of muting it, the high E. But so we have this, watch. So I do that with the index finger, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. When I take my index finger off, that's when you can add your pinky to that 3rd fret. It's totally up to you, but I mean basically it's like this. anyway, hopefully that was nice and fun for you. I hadn't done like a real easy song in a little bit, so thought that might help you out a little bit. Literally 3 chords, and you can ramp it up to a little bit of that fancier thing if you want. So anyway, come check out GuitarJamz.com though. You know, don't you want to go see all the guitar education I have on there? That would be awesome. But otherwise, I'm going to keep doing this YouTube thing here for you. And yeah, hope to hear from you. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you in the next lesson.